Hello everybody and welcome to my channel again. In this video I want to say a few words about Livigno area. More precisely, it is about free hiking shelters that you can find there. I have been there around 2 weeks ago and I stayed in the area for 11 days. 2 days I was living in the car and the rest in a camping very close to Livigno. So I know the area very well. It was my third visit so far, and I know that it is very difficult to find accommodation there. The area is also very expensive because it's so popular. I hardly found a place in a camping which is on the road toward Forcola Pass. And I have seen so many people coming and trying to get a place, but it was full all the time. So, if you find yourself in the area and don't have accommodation, there are places where you can indeed sleep for free. I have visited 5 of them, and I think there could be more, probably 1 or 2. But as I said, I know 5 of them personally. I mean, I have visited them and I have photos and made also some videos. So let me show you what you have. I prepared this interactive map which shows the location of the shelters. So it is zoomable and you can see all the details. The city is here, and then if you go along the road towards Forcola Pass, you have shelters on both sides of the road, and it's interesting that they are within, let's say, 60 or 70 minutes walk from the road, at least 4 of them. The 5th is a bit higher and you will need more time. So again, they are marked here in this interactive map. You have 4 here on this side, and then 2 here, and then 2 here, and then this is the one below the Monte Breva or Pisla Stretta mountain. The first that I have here in the list, which is not in any particular order, just to say, is Baitel da Plașanet. I hope I pronounce it correctly. The picture here shows the refuge, and Livigno is in the background below in the valley. This refuge is at almost 2300 meters of elevation, and I have a video from inside of this refuge, so you can have a look and you will realize that there is a wood stove inside and some things for cooking. And there is also plenty of wood outside, at least this was when I was there. There is a platform above the living area with several mattresses, so this is all you have for sleeping. In other words, you would need your own sleeping bag and eventually your inflatable pillow. Next is Baitel del Canton. This shelter is actually very close to the previous one because it's on the same path, and you can reach both of them from the same starting points. There are several ways to get there. Again, you can consult the map that I have here and you will realize, because it's zoomable and you can see really where the route starts and so on. So this second which I mentioned is at similar elevation. There is running water outside, and inside there is a wood stove, and I have seen several benches, wood benches and platforms where you can sleep. There are no mattresses, no blankets, such stuff. From what I have seen, at least 3 to 4 people can stay there. Then on the opposite side of the four-color road, this is another refuge with the name Baitel del Ables or Baitel d'Alables. Again, sorry for my pronunciation, I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly. This is how it looks. There is running water outside, and inside you have a wood stove and a platform for sleeping, so there are no other stuff, mattresses and blankets, so bear this in mind. This shelter is on very close to a bicycle route that goes from Teola to Val delle Mine. So similar to all other shelters here, it can be visited by many people during the day, but I'm pretty sure that in the evening nobody will be there. So you can indeed spend the night. Next is Baitel dal Moton, which is close to the previous one, practically on the same route. And this path is actually a bicycle path, so people pass here. There is running water exactly here. Inside you have again something for cooking, I mean sort of stove. And there is a chair and some table, but there are no places for sleeping, so you would have to sleep on the floor, which is a wood floor. Not so bad at all. And finally, there is Monte Breva shelter. It is on maps under the name Baitel del Lach del Mont. This shelter is at the lake, and the elevation is here around 2600 meters, so it is quite far from the main road, but still a very good path goes there. This time during my visit I haven't visited it, but I was there in 2014 when I took shelter here because of the rain. I spent several hours and I used the stove inside. There was plenty of wood, and I was able to sleep and so on. So the place is extraordinarily beautiful, and the summit of Monte Breva or Pisla Stretta is directly above. Actually, I climbed the mountain after the rain stopped. But when I was in the camping below in the valley, I told to one person who was next to me in his motorhome, and he was a bicycle rider, and he got interested and went there indeed, and he said he visited the place and it was just as I described from my visit, which was there 8 years ago. So the refuge is still there, of course, but it is a bit farther from the main road. But this means also probably more chance that you will have space there when you want to sleep, if you go to sleep. So this is all I wanted to say about these shelters. As I mentioned, there could be more. Perhaps I shall add a few more of them if I find them, if I go to the area again. I don't know really. But in any case, if you have questions, please use the comment section here in the post and also under the video, because I know this area very well, and perhaps I can tell you a bit some details about these places. Thank you for watching.